It is now time. This will be Star Wars Battlefront 2, any percent with bonuses by Zojalyx. So I'll turn it over to him now.
Right, I'm live. Hello again, everybody. It was super fun hanging out with you guys this morning as your guys' host. Now I'm back in the runner's seat after my third run for distance. I am super excited. Welcome to Star Wars Battlefront 2, any percent with bonuses. Now, one quick thing before now the run, it's gonna start a little weird. I'm gonna go ahead and start the loading while I'm explaining what. So I'm going to start the load, and when the loading is done, for whoever's doing the timer, once the load stops and the screen goes black, that's when you start the timer. Alright? So I'm going to go ahead and hit start, and then when it goes black, go ahead and start the timer. Talking. Well, I'll say go. Because you won't be able to see. So I'll say go. But anyways, for some odd reason, this game was a PC port, and wow, this is a good chunk. Go. Okay. So, this game was originally released for consoles and then was rebirthed on this.
Today's target is an enemy collector on the northern section of the platform. If we can take it down,
for some reason the formatting's a little weird.
To a halt. Let's move him out. The enemy's
I don't really know why it's like that, but it is. So if you look down in the bottom left corner of the screen, you'll see that my sprint bar is out, but yet I'm still sprinting. That is a specific trick that we call infinite sprint. No, clever name from. But basically what it is we're on the same frame that our sprint runs out, we're hitting the roll button. And which in my case would be Alt, but some runners
we need to make some
change what they.
Take out those turrets and clear the deck.
And I make that turret shot. I always do that. Another one. Okay. But basically what it, for some odd reason, it tricks the game into giving us infinite sprint. And idiot. Why is this shot so... I wasn't hitting this in practice. I'm out of rockets. I've never messed up that shot this times. Apologize. What the heck? Come on over. Bad. I missed. Okay. Anyways, you trick the game into giving you an infinite sprint, which becomes super handy. And the reason why I started off as a sharpshooter is because they have the most base movement. I don't understand why I can't hit this shot. This is like, holy cow. This is, I've never done this poorly.
Listen up, man. Before we can begin our assault on the energy collector, we have to get past the shield barricade.
Okay, so now that we got, we just gotta quickly destroy this shield.
Will serve as an excellent lookout point for our mission.
And then we go and we just gotta kind of wait this command post out. And obviously, leader Jedi run the fastest, so whenever we get the chance to play as a Jedi, we take that opportunity. But there's a little bit of RNG in for like 30 seconds at this point. So we'll just make, but basically what I have to do is just not let droids come to the spot where, I am
so load up and move out. Take down
but,
the core shield by destroying the generator. Good work. Now collect the core samples and return them to the
but
dropship
you
on
just
the other
wait,
side.
don't let them get to you.
Take the crystals back
So
to
now
the
what I'm going to do is, now that I've got these crystals, I try and get the, I got it with Garimundi.
Sir, I can see the dropship. Nicely done, gentlemen. Your work here today has made the Chancellor a very happy man.
Alright, so that's the first level, my Guido. That's actually really bad. I'm actually quickly switching here, but... so what I'm doing is, when it pauses like that, is when the victory screen comes up, as long as I hit, like, exit out and quit, I can go ahead and leave, skipping that entire victory total screen in the last cutscene. So that was my Guido. I quickly bypassed a space mission because this is any percent, and it gives you the option to be able to skip space missions. I just choose that option to skip the space mission, then move on. I find it really funny that after doing the Rogue Squadron run, we're now doing Battlefront 2, which any percent is all on the ground, and we're gonna be essentially playing as clones and then stormtroopers. So we're not only switching from like different ways that the battles are happening, but we're also switching like sides.
Here they come.
So I placed some strategic mines there, and the reason why I placed those mines is because now I've already killed 3 acolytes. You've only seen me kill 1, but the mines that I placed allowed me to kill 1. That first mine that I placed back there allowed me to kill 1, and then my second mine killed another one. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually just going to bull rush this guy. What is this guy doing?
CIS units have been detected moving in this direction. Defend the ATTE until Jedi Master Sakuda arrives.
Tried to kill myself there to make that faster, that way, but it didn't. Alright, so this part's pretty easy. We have to defend this for 2 minutes, but we don't... We have to defend that ATTE over there for 2 minutes, but we really don't actually have to do it because the ATTE is like practically immortal. But I still just grab the engine quick and do grab a couple of kills just for funsies. And then because the sharpshooter is the fastest guy, we're going to switch to him again, and because this is like an auto-scroller section, we can immediately just move on to the next area and not have to worry about... we can just kind of sit here and wait for the pass. Basically, I'm just going to be staying alive, waiting here. I could try and buffer an infinite sprint like this, but I'm not very good at it, so I don't want to take too many attempts to do it because I want to make sure that my sprint bar is up. If I can get it to buffer, then it works out. But I usually buffer. So, I didn't get the buffer, which is fine. I don't need it.
Ayla Sakuda has landed.
We're gonna pick up this power cell and then run straight back to the AT. I'm not spawning in as Ayla Sakura right away, because now that we do that, we can then spawn as Ayla Sakura and then begin to move on to the next objective, which
advance on their base of operations there and take out their primary defense turrets.
which I got a little bit of bad luck here. See, my health is not ideal. If I just go fast enough, it won't be that big of an issue. It's just unsafe. Just, when you die as a hero, you actually lose like a lot.
We have them on the run.
So normally what people do is after they beat a level, they will die, but they'll click the respawn button, which makes them die. Well, me, I can't do that fast enough. I don't know why, but I struggle with doing that fast, and so I don't worry about trying to. So we're just going to quickly bypass another space mission and then start Kashyyyk. Kashyyyk is primarily auto-scrollers. It's a really frustrating level because it's primarily auto-scrollers, but we'll be able to make it work just by, well, we're able to make it work because it's actually kind of nice. It's a chill way to just be able to relax. Not really relax, but you don't have to worry about trying to get the infinite sprint so much until about the end of the level. So that's pretty nice. So I'm gonna definitely need to like cut down my run. It's just like not wanting to cooperate well.
This is it, men. We have to hold this beachhead until reinforcements
So
arrive.
I definitely do not a normal strat for this first auto scroller where you have to defend the beach for 3 minutes, because normally people will take the tank and sort of do this, sit back. Well, I like to do this instead. I just rush straight through the middle, and because I like to do this because I can buy time to stall for their foot soldiers, because they're gonna see this tank coming through, and that's what they're gonna adjust if they're doing. So I'm able to like use about a solid minute of just messing around, blowing up. So right now we're at an auto scroller for about another 2 minutes. So if you have any donations or any announcements you guys want to read, you guys go ahead and do that at this time.
Coming in yet, but I will remind everybody of some donation incentives coming up. So we still have the Keyblade choice for Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Hyperdrive is still in the lead with $6, followed by Treasure Trove. The other options are Mark of a Hero, Pixel Petal, Stroke of Midnight, and Fairy Stars. So if you have a preference there for the Keyblade, get your donations in for that. Also for Kingdom Hearts, we have an incentive challenge, Fight No Heart. Right now we've raised $6 out of the $25 goal. So we are looking at another $19 to hit that incentive. Also, because of your donations, we have met the Star Fox 64 score attack race that will happen right after this run. So if any of those incentives are appealing, feel free to get your donations in.
Start prepping my. What I'm going to be doing is our next objective is I have to defend this oil refinery for another auto-scrolling portion. But I'm going to set this tank up so right here. And I'm going to wait down here at the bottom of this room before I go back up. And the reason why I'm doing that is so that way it triggers the objective. And so now the reason why I have this tank here is for some odd reason the droids don't know how to get past it. So I gotta keep my eye on it, make sure it doesn't blow up, but they don't know how to for some reason they don't know how to enter a tank that's not their own. And so then I can just sit here and shoot and defend these guys, defend out here for a while and not have to worry too much about them coming in and blowing up the oil refinery. When I first started playing this was like the hardest section of the game by like a long shot. It was just like not cooperative. So I'm quickly pausing. For some reason, whenever I tab out, the game pauses, but I wasn't in. That way they can. Oh, and my tank blew up. What I'm gonna quickly do is grab. Since my tank blew up, I just need to come over here. Yeah, they breached the seawall. It's fine. The only thing that's really much of an issue is the fact that another tank got in. But they're gonna breach until I clear this out. They're gonna breach the seawall quite a bit. Since everybody's dead now.
They've breached the sea wall. Brace yourselves.
We're gonna defend this for about another minute and a half. Maybe a minute and 50. Oh, my tank's through it. Up, so I just got.
They've breached the sea wall. Brace yourselves.
Alright, so right now we've got about a solid minute. You guys have other things to get off.
Sea wall. Brace yourselves.
So, what I did is after I went at the end of that auto scroll, I came over here so that way by the time that this next objective starts, I can immediately capture that command post, which saves a lot of time. And now we take Yoda, him across, and capture the remaining. Here's where, again, a little bit of RNG comes in, because some droids will try to jump up and contest your capture, which can... So while we have this time, we're just going around and cleaning up and capturing command posts. I want to hear from you guys in chat what your favorite Star Wars episode is and why.
Great work, troops. Kashyyyk lives to fight another day.
That's the end of Kashyyyk. And from there, we're going to move on to the second to last level from the Old Republic, which is Utapau. You guys know what Utapau is. That is it. Where, General Grievous is killed, and that's that planet, and Revenge of the Sith. Go ahead and go from there. This mission is, like, in my opinion, one of the most fun, but also one of the most fun casually, but also one of the hardest casually. And it can be pretty difficult speedrunning too, just because this run, there are a lot of things that can go wrong just through RNG, such as AI and stuff like that. We have to with that, which
There is a two-story building just
a little bit annoying.
of your position.
Fairly
Assault that
unlucky,
command post.
but that's fine because we can.
Capture the CP will serve as an excellent lookout point for our mission.
Since we got the infinite sprint, what I'm going to do is just run up against this wall and just hold it here. The reason why I can do that is because I'm not moving, but I still have my infinite sprint glitch active. And that will help, because then now, once I capture this command post, I don't have to worry about trying to get my...
There is a CP further
and I
down
can
the
just
highway.
run down there.
Clear any enemies on the highway and secure the area.
Copy that. You got it. Right behind you.
Running down here, but there are a lot of enemies probably going to die. Hopefully survive.
Sniper, get down! Power up, trooper. They're flanking us.
Well done. Now secure Hangar 10, and we'll send an...
Now we have Obi-Wan, and we actually got a lucky
General
spawn.
Obi-Wan has landed on this
Now
level.
we're close.
He should be able
Here.
to help you troopers quite a bit.
Captured.
Feel the force.
Okay. And now General Grievous is gonna spawn.
By the Force, General Grievous
There he
is
goes.
stationed in Hangar 10. Take him out before he wipes out our forces. Grievous is retreating. Well done. There's some AA guns in Hangar 10 that are causing our flyboys quite a bit of trouble. They need you to destroy those guns. Then they're going to land the heavy support units. Nice work. Destroy the other gun and Hangar 10 will be ours. Stand by for heavy support units, soldier. Tanks incoming. Now, soldier,
Now we have to
that
destroy this energy
tower.
core, and then we'll be done. Buddha power. Oh. That doesn't really speed it up, but
We are
I just
victorious.
like. So now we're getting into probably one of the hardest levels in the run, and that's Coruscant Nightfall. And so basically what's happening now is Order 66 has been issued, and we're a part of the crew that goes and to the Jedi Temple. And I have to complete some various tasks, objectives, whatever you want to call them, in the Jedi Temple. And that is super hard because Jedi spawn, and Jedi are not necessarily hard to kill. They're just like, when you're dealing with the Jedi, and you actually want to avoid taking the time to
We have
kill
been
things,
directed by the highest authority to wipe
but
out the insurgent
it can
Jedi
get
Order that threatens
very
our great
Monka-esque, because
Our first
they just
objective
sort of
is to
drop
capture
on
the
top of
council
you.
chamber. Lord Vader will be our field commander. Let's keep the Jedi low. And
For that,
move
I
out.
put that grenade there specifically because there's a bunch of Jedi in this room. But since I put that grenade there, there are Jedi in the room. They're all dead. So first objective, capture the Jedi Council chamber, and that went really well.
Attention troops, double time to the library. The Jedi are attempting to destroy the library's holobooks. In direct defiance of command. Stop them. Stop
Now
the
we got
destruction
another
of the
quick
Jedi
auto
holobook.
scroller.
If you
About
can
2
keep at
minutes.
least one of the bookcases intact for at least 2 minutes, command can scan the contents of
I
the
have to
library.
defend these bookcases, which can either be really easy or really hard. Throughout the time that I've speedran / played this game casually, I've noticed that there's never a really good in-between. So at the 1 minute mark, we're going to get another group of Jedi that are going to come in. I gotta be really careful because sometimes they'll just like rush me. Oh, geez. That's all of the Jedi, and usually once all the Jedi are killed, you don't have to worry about the bookcase. The case is being destroyed, so we can go ahead and move on. So we're going to do that by coming up here. Now, here is actually a time where I want to buffer the infinite sprint. I want to at least try to buffer the infinite. Because there are going to be Jedi spawning while I'm trying to do a full-on sprint to where I need to go. We're able to get the infinite sprint, you can tell by sort of the odds that I make.
Your next objectives are a pair of
And I
holocrons,
pushed the S key,
rumored to
so that
contain the
ruined
soul of
it.
Sith and Jedi knowledge. The first one is located on the comm room. Retrieve it and bring it to the veranda.
having the infinite sprint is super helpful because Jedi themselves, they have like a super fast sprint, but they don't sprint. The AI, for whatever wonderful reason, doesn't make them sprint.
Bring this holocron to the veranda drop-off point.
Which I have found to be a very nice thing, and that's didn't kill.
Excellent progress. With the last of the holocrons
So we're almost finished with the level. We just gotta go and kill 3 Jedi Masters,
Jedi Masters who have poisoned the minds of their impressionable students.
which we almost died, but we
Let them bear witness to the cost of rebellion.
that's the end of that level, and just for
Primary mission objectives complete.
sakes.
The Jedi Temple has been secured.
And for some reason, or not my phone, but it says I'm disconnected from PC. So if you guys are trying to read stuff, I apologize. Now we're getting into the Empire. As you can probably tell by the loading screen, we've gone from being the Republic now to starting the Galactic Empire. What we have to do is we have to go through certain missions in order to basically just advance the storyline. We're kind of in like that in-between process between episode 4 right now. That's where this sort of goes. And this mission is one of the tougher.
To the capital city of Theed. Tonight, we will be performing a radical
because
destabilization of the Theed government by
there's
the
just a
elimination
lot
of
that can go wrong.
She is heavily guarded in the central plaza by a group of
One of
Jedi
those
and an
instances
auto
being
turret grid. In
for
order
this
to
command
defeat the
post,
we must set up a perimeter around the
I have to
central plaza
capture it,
shut
and if
down
I
all the
die,
targets.
I lose
Careful.
quite a bit of time.
Your numbers are few, and the mission's success rests
And
on
so I want to make sure that
Now it's on to the Embassy Plaza. Move out.
don't. And so I switched to the Dark Trooper here. If you guys don't know who the Dark Trooper is, they're kind of like a special ops unit. But I switched to the Dark Trooper because they're actually the
Watch
fastest
out,
for
soldier.
jump packs.
The auto turret grid is still online.
So I'm able to utilize their jump packs to be able to cover a lot of distance super fast. The one thing you're going to see me doing a lot is reloading, and the reason why I reload a lot is because in the PC port of the game, as long as you have a full clip, you don't need to have like a certain amount of shots left in order to actually get stuff from the Android.
So far, so good.
And so I'm able
Now capture the
to
guard post past the
get
airport. If you need some extra firepower,
what I like. I'm able to
sneak a tank
keep my
into the
ammo
Embassy
up.
command post. Use it wisely.
That was unfortunate. See, that's one of the most annoying things about this mission. Is stuff like that can happen where those tanks come in. Those tanks are just... And maneuvering around them, no matter what, is just super hard. But what I like to do is, to avoid getting killed by the tanks, I hide behind this wall. Because for some reason, once I hide behind here, they totally are just like, well, bye. And I'm just like, alright, fine, I won't complain. So we've captured that command
Now we
post.
must
We're getting
destroy the
close to the
auto
end of the
turret
level.
grid, clearing access to the central plaza.
I just gotta blow this up, and now I'm gonna jump down here,
Personal
and
Jedi bodyguards are broken from the palace. Destroy them.
I throw a couple of grenades, but that didn't work out, so I gotta kill these Jedi. And that will spawn the...
The Queen and her royal guard are trying to escape. Quickly. You must eliminate the Queen at all costs.
So now all the Jedi are dead. That works out really nice, so I can use this to finish her.
You have performed a great service for the Empire. The Queen's death will serve as an example to other nascent rebellions, saving countless lives.
So that's Naboo. Now we have Mustafar, which is another really tough mission. Usually, like, typically, this run itself is a very reset-heavy run in that there's a lot that can go wrong in very short amounts of time. One instance being right away in Megiddo, I literally missed all of those shots. At that point, that was not good. Wasn't something that I necessarily wanted. But it's a marathon. You guys are gracious. It's fun. So, in this mission, Mustafar, we're going up against the droids again. We have one mission left with them before we're solely focused on the rebels. Actually, no, we have two missions before we act. But it goes pretty much the same as any other mission.
Today we stamp out final remnants of the CIA.
have
Eventually we'll be blowing up a hidden droid factory. But for now,
this mission can get fairly annoying because engineer droids can
move
just
them out. Take control of the lava observation.
like kill you in one shot and there's literally nothing about it. It's just a mission. Same thing with the Magna Guards. So I try to just not by them. What? Ah, I went too early. I've always
Take
made that.
control of the walkway.
That's
Watch out for
unfair.
snipers.
Keep moving.
So
Sniper spotted at 2
we made it across here. Normally, well, to know, but add bit too. I can't. What's that? So there's snipers up here. They don't really do anything. This I'm getting very and I just got to here.
That collection base looks like a good place to make a stand. Capture it.
This is probably going to be the last you're gonna for this marathon, even in chat, because there is not having a
Any
it's
droid
getting
who don't
really
destroy
old.
Toy today will come back to haunt us tomorrow. Wipe them out. These Geonosians have been working on a new Confederate infantry prototype. Destroy the schematics before they can use them to build a new droid army.
Probably not. That's interesting.
One of our boys got killed bringing the other beacon. Go out and retrieve it.
There's a lot of unfortunate.
Get that beacon to the central antenna.
Won't die again.
Fall
quickly
back to the collection base
here.
and watch the fireworks.
Going to switch to Shock Trooper. Now, I have to do this at the right time, otherwise I will soft lock the game. But our last guy that we need...
Raining bugs!
Kill 'em all!
And holy cow, I've never done that better.
Geisel Delso has been defeated. Scratch one droid rebellion.
But, that's what I wanted to do. So it worked out really well. But I was able to use the mine to get the kill onto him and not have... And normally every other time I'm not able to get that mine off. So it can be extremely frustrating when I'm trying to make it work. But guys are also why. But that's why I set my estimate to a 110, because there's so much that can not cooperate with you run. And it just becomes huge. So, this mission, Camino. We're on Camino. Now we go from fighting droids to fighting clones. Which is odd, because clones are supposed to be friends. But, in this instance, not. Because the Kaminoans are trying. And I apologize for these load times. My computer normally loads these a lot faster. Don't really know why. It's like it should be. So I really apologize about that. Oh. Oh. Okay. Cool. My game just crashed. That has never ever happened to me. Thankfully for my I am very sorry about this. I don't know what is happening. Yeah, my game crashed, Gooby. So, I did make a... I don't have a save at Camino directly, but we can go back. I have a save back at Moose. Say that. If that's alright. If that works for you. I might be overestimated. Okay, sweet. So we're gonna have to replay Mustafar. Again, I'm really, really sorry. My computer is just not cooperating the slightest. Glad I made those saves. I should have made more backups. But, whatever. Now this time, since... Yeah, you're right. But since we have to replay a mission, I don't need to explain anything else. So you guys can go ahead, read off donation. Get my
And everybody have some incentives coming up. So again, we have 2 Kingdom Hearts incentives. Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep incentives. We've got the Fight No Heart incentive challenge. Currently, we've raised $6 out of $25 for the goal. So another $19 put toward that goal, and we will meet that incentive challenge. Also, there is a bid war between the Keyblade choice and Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. We've got Mark of a Hero, Hyperdrive, Pixel Pedal, Stroke of Midnight, Fairy Stars, and Treasure Trove. Currently, Hyperdrive is in the lead with $6, and Treasure Trove has $1. So if you have a preference there, be sure to get your donations in and put it toward that. Also, right after the Star Wars Battlefront 2 run, we've got Star Fox 64. We have a score attack race between Argic and Rakanai. Since we hit the $400 milestone, we do have a $500 goal, which will be a bonus IL of New Donk Festival in Super Mario Odyssey. So if you want to see that, we need to hit $500 during this marathon. Also, we have added a $600 milestone run. Count Gooby will be playing Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix. We'll be doing that if we hit $600.
Watch out for snipers.
Keep moving.
So thank you guys for all the donations you've sent in so far.
Spotted at 2 o'clock.
Please continue donating to help those kids.
definitely continue to donate.
That collection base looks like a good place to make a stand. Capture it.
Also, I will just go ahead and let everybody know what other runs we have coming up tonight while we're working to get back to the mission before the game crashed. Like I said, we've got the Star Fox 64 score attack race coming up right after this, and then after that, we've got Scooby-Doo Unmasked any percent, followed by Robot 64 100%. Then we've got a run of All Parts Pikmin, so we've got Pikmin in the categories All Parts, and then we've got Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix HD. So stay tuned to see those runs. It is gonna be good.
Wipe them out. These Geonosians have been working on a new Confederate infantry prototype. Destroy the schematics before they can use them to build a new droid army. One of our boys got killed bringing the other beacon. Go out and retrieve it. Get that beacon to the central antenna. Quickly.
That's something.
Go back for the beacon and continue your mission.
Oh, great.
Get that beacon to the central antenna.
Try and get through this as fast as we can. Which, I guess that's speedrunning games. Whoa, hello, that was no.
And watch the fireworks.
Training box.
Kill them all.
Get him? Got him.
Guys Ordelso has been defeated.
So that's what that mission is supposed to look like. And not resulting in game crashes. That. So now we're actually going to get into Camino. And again, we're fighting clones. These clones are going to be different. We're fighting specifically jet troopers, and then this other type of clone that have railguns, which are basically like a Star Wars machine gun. They're like super. It's a pretty tough mission casually, but through the strats that we use in speedrunning, because we have Boba Fett to be able to use in this mission, we are able to significantly speed up that process and not have to worry so much about the. I remember playing this casually. I get stuck so many times trying to. Later in this mission, I'll tell you when I get to it, but I get stuck a lot, and then as I'd come back, it would itself. Now that I've started speedrunning it, it's a pretty easy mission, as long as I just don't play bad, which I'm not playing awful. It's not a good run for me, but marathon. So what I'm doing is I'm immediately spawning in as just a stormtrooper so I can get Boba Fett.
Boba Fett has been chosen to lead a small task force
And
at the Camino cloning center.
we're taking full advantage of his movement
should give us the element of surprise.
that he's got. So here, I have to wait to blow up the detonation pack, until that objective
The Empire wants us
comes
to
up.
collect some DNA samples from our
And the reason for that is if I blow it up too early, it won't register that, like, it won't register the damage of it. So I backpedaled there specifically for safety's sake, because every time that I kill an enemy as a hero, I get more health. And so I wanted to make sure that that
DNA sample secure.
that I was able to get the health that I need.
Good job. Now take that CP and await further orders.
The guys with the railgun don't come in until later. Whoa, was that an E-boost? Pretty sure I just accidentally.
Your objective.
I'm just gonna jump here.
Destroy the computers keeping the Kaminoans clone pods alive before they can create any more traitorous
Like I said, with Boba Fett, you take full advantage of his movement and what he can do. Here I need 2 more det packs. So there, I did want to die. The reason why I wanted to die is because I'll use my a new spawn location, come back in as a shock troop, be able to try and.
The Kaminoans are evacuating in 5 minutes. Take down their transports before they can escape.
So I like to go for that one first, just specifically because it's flying and it's harder to shoot where there. So that's Camino.
That's the last we'll be seeing of those guys. I sure hope so.
It's not a tough mission, so to say. It can be tough, but as long as you just, you're fine. Like, basically, a lot of it comes down to just luck of the enemies. If the enemies, for some reason, can shoot well that time, then you're done. If they don't shoot well, then you're fine. And that's probably one of the reasons why I haven't done so much with this run as opposed to other runs, because trying to grind for just good enemy movement and stuff like that can be like, this is one of the newer games I picked up. I haven't even been running this. Well, I started running this game in August, but I didn't. I think I only had 3 completed runs. Well, 3 PBs, which does include my first run that I. Now we're getting into the Death Star. This mission is one of the more tough one. This is where the game starts to get really tough, because we have rebel smugglers who are basically like the same as the engineer droids. They have a shotgun which can one-shot you at pretty close range, and then there are also going to be Wookiees that are going to start spawning. And they not only can kill you at super close range, but they can also kill you, like one-shot you at a super far range.
Attention, Hangar 84G.
They're able,
there is a prison
like,
riot in progress.
it's just like,
The 501st is inbound
and there's
for an
nothing you
exterior
can do about
inspection.
it.
Join up with the squad mates in the hangar and quell this riot. Rebel forces are converging on
So
Hangar 84G.
right now, you guys can go ahead, and depending on how I play,
Defend the
right
hangar.
now it's not,
It's a sniper!
but might want you to send footage. Headshots are. But like, if you look with my pistol kills things fairly quickly. And even with having the award pistol, like, I guess I didn't really explain what with bonuses were. So with bonuses in the game, you have, if you look up in the top left corner, that war hero that I just got, that gives me a automatic damage boost, meaning I do increased damage with all of my weapons. And then my pistol that I have is the precision pistol, and if I get a certain amount of kills with a pistol, I unlock it. But because I've played on this file so much, I have gotten so many gunslingers that I can immediately spawn in with this precision pistol. And so I can utilize the damage and the accuracy of the precision pistol. Which, I don't know. And yeah, see, that's why I came over here, was because
Secure. The riot originated in cell block 2180. Get up there and secure
now I'm
that cell
already
block.
at my next objective. I need to take a quick break from actually capturing the coast, but I'm going to switch to my sniper rifle. And the reason for that is because of, well, I don't need to switch to my sniper rifle, but you conserve ammo. So that guy there, originally, after you capture the command post, will pick up the plans and start running.
Cannot allow those
But
plans to leave this outpost.
because we knew he was going to spawn, we killed him early. And so now we can come back here, drop the plans off, and switch to the Dark Trooper to start our next objective.
The prisoners have captured the fire control room. You must not allow them to damage the main cannon.
With some fairly precise jumps, I'm able to skip that. Not necessarily skip that room, but I'm able to pass through it. Get into the fire control room now. Now, this room can be really frustrating because enemies will just come in here crazy. Like I said, there's sometimes where you really just can't do a thing about the way that the enemies go. Which, that went pretty well. I normally die at least once.
The rebels have infiltrated Hangar 8885G and are preparing to escape in one of the shuttles. Get to the hangar and take out that shuttle before it takes
Here,
off.
I'm just going to quickly sprint jump up there, and then I use my jet boost. Able to come here. Now that I'm here at this command post, I'm switching to the shock trooper. And then because I'm destroying a shuttle. But I'm not going to destroy a shuttle with a rocket. You just take a mine and drop it, and it totally just blows up. And now there's a Jedi here. We place another mine.
There is a Jedi in the TIE hangar. He is the source
And if he doesn't want to come up and cooperate,
destroy this man. Now. The rebel leader has been destroyed. Our reinforcements can take it from here.
that's a Death Star. That went pretty smoothly.
Crushed. Well done, Trooper. Lord Vader will be most pleased with your performance.
We just gotta wait for this dialogue to pass before the victory screen pops up. And now we're gonna get into the most frustrating level in the entire run. And that is Polis Massa. And the reason Polis Massa is the most frustrating is there are so many things that can go wrong to the point where you're going to have to totally redo the level and it won't be your fault. Which can be extremely aggravating. But I'm going to play it really safe. I'm just going to take up a little bit more time, which I already used up a lot. I don't actually know where I'm at, which is fine. I can chat, but basically, I make sure that I'm gonna play it safer, so that way I don't have to. I'm gonna be losing a little bit more time playing it safer. But in the long run, if things go really wrong and I have to repeat the mission, I'll be saving more time. And I'd prefer to not have to totally redo. Right now, we just gotta wait for it to load. So while it is loading, if you guys have a quick donation, off quick.
Just a quick reminder about the donation incentives. We still have 2 incentives for Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, which is coming up later. We've got the Fight No Heart incentive challenge. We've raised $6 out of $25. We also have a Keyblade choice bid war between Mark of a Hero, Hyperdrive, Pixel Pedal, Stroke of Midnight, Fairy Stars, and Treasure Trove. Right now, Hyperdrive is in the lead with Treasure Trove behind. The next run after Star Wars Battlefront 2 will be Star Fox 64 score attack race since we hit $400. We have a $500 goal with New Donk Festival IL in Super Mario Odyssey, and then we have a $600 goal of Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix by Count Gooby if we hit $600 in this marathon. So if you haven't donated yet and you're considering it, you do have some options left for this marathon. So get those in.
So we started Polis Massa. I had an unlucky spawn, and I had an unlucky spawn, but I got lucky with AI behavior, and I was able to get in there and capture that command pretty clean. Normally, if I get an unlucky spawn, I also get unlucky AI, and I'll just get absolutely wrecked by everything. That didn't happen this time around. And there I barely made it out with the hollow disc, which is super nice, because dying with the hollow disc isn't like run killing by any means. There are very few things that are run killing,
You'll have to hold off the rest
but
until the transmission is complete. Do not let
it's
the
not
facility fall
necessary.
into enemy hands.
So now we've got another quick 2-minute auto scroller. Just got to defend this command post, which is pretty simple. They come in from 3 sides, but because they're fairly small corridors, it's not like they can all just storm. And I'm playing as the engineer because then, as they come in with my close range shotgun, I'm able to kill them pretty quickly. Normally what I would do as my strat is I would play as the shock trooper and use mine. But that can be... Oops. But I didn't want to risk some of the backfire that can have if things go wrong there. So I'm gonna start moving now. At this point, it'll be hard for them to capture. But they keep. Don't. What I'm gonna do is try getting in. Don't get it. But come down here. Periodically free. I apologize for that. Needless to say, I'm done running PC games.
The rebels have a data bank that holds Imperial encryption codes that can be
Probably.
used to eavesdrop on our ship-to-ship communications. Make your way to
What
the
I'm doing is I'm coming onto this data bank, placing a jet pack, and then respawning. And the reason for that, and I gotta do it quickly, and I didn't get it fast enough. But I want to make sure that I get that quickly. And the reason for that is so that way I don't have to deal with fighting my way back up the hangar, and I could respawn in the hangar, blow it up, blow the jetpack up, and then be right in the hangar as I have to recapture it. But I wasn't fast enough, so they recaptured it anyways, but it's fine, I'm back in here. Now, oh yeah, I wouldn't, I don't have a powerful enough computer to be able to play the other Battlefront game. The subordinate one.
Our raid is a success. And even though the holodisk didn't have the plans we're looking for, it will lead us to someone who does.
That was Polis Massa. We made it out of there pretty much scratch-free. It was a little bit of a struggle, but we made it. So now we've got 3 missions left. We have the Tantive 4, which is fairly short, and then we have Yavin 4 and Hoth, which are the 2 longest missions in the game aside from Ken. And what we have, and so Tantive 4, if any of you guys know what the Tantive 4 is, we're at the start of episode 4 with the blockade runner ship that gets attacked at like the very beginning of the movie. And we're going to do something that's very lore accurate. We're going to be a scout trooper, and the moment the door blows up, we're just going to book it straight through the line of troops. I don't know if any of you guys saw that scout trooper that ran through there, but he ran so fast the moment that door went up. And this mission is going to be super cool. I'm really hoping I can get the infinite sprint when we play as Darth Vader, because if you do, it looks so cool to just see Darth Vader just zipping through the halls of the ship, because he moves just so fast.
Lord Vader has tracked
Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to run straight through right away, because there's so many grenades and things that get flung across that it's actually like uber dangerous for me to just straight up bull rush it across. But now I really need to hope that I get a health spawn. And that's why I wanted a health spawn so badly, and I probably could have waited an extra second, but it's so easy the moment you run through that door to just get lit up. Now I have to play this really defensive. There are so many guys. I just gotta make my focus. Right now. Alright, so we made that work. So I have now the option to play as Darth Vader, but I'm not taking it quite yet. And the reason for that is because I want to come in here and I can do, if I do this objective faster, and I can do this objective and reset my spawn location. And I was originally gonna hit spawn anyways. I don't lose the Darth Vader spawn, so that actually kind of, in a way, works out. So here's turbine skip. That's turbine skip. I didn't actually have to destroy that. I just like to. Really hard to do the infinite.
Nice work. Now let's clear those rebels out of the escape pod base and secure the rest of the ship. Princess Leia must be captured before she can escape.
Is right here, and we're supposed to capture her, but we're...
The day is ours. Well done, gentlemen.
That's the new cannon.
Compared to the dark side.
That's the Tangent 4. That went really fast, other than my... We've only got 2 missions left, and I'm gonna quick here, just in case, make a backup save. I just want to, just to make sure with the way that not cooperate. I think she can hold, but it crashed once, and I don't want it crashing again. But I'm just gonna also make one more backup save, and when we finish this mission, start Hoth, because Hoth crashes. It will be really, really punishing to try and do both of these. And so, sure that I make another backup save. I had backup saves all the way up to here, other than because I don't crashing, but I'll make sure that future marathons, if I run this game again, which I probably won't, sure that I have enough. I don't know if you guys can. My computer is like huffing, not necessarily huffing and puffing, but you can really hear the fans.
Okay, you all know the mission. The rebel base is located in that ancient temple over there. Our first job is to take the rebel command post located in the ruins of that stone fountain just ahead.
So the recon group. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Wookiees. Nice. Yeah, I don't think I've ever made it down and captured that command. I've ever not
Our
had...
next objective is to capture the command post under the viaduct. Gather your forces. It'll be a tough slog.
Yeah, it will be, because... So I just gotta go through quickly. This mission isn't like horribly long as like Kashyyyk length, but there's pretty decent where that goes with.
Nicely done. Now rush the reflecting.
No, it was unlucky that.
We'll make a good
Oh, it was
staging
a.
area for the assault of the temple.
Yeah. Supposed to capture this command post, but it's gonna be pretty tough. Quite a few.
Counterattack could start at any second. Defend the reflecting pool with all your might.
Now I've got my quick 2-minute auto scroller, so if you guys have any announcements or anything, feel free to read them at this time.
Quick reminder about those Kingdom Hearts incentives we got coming up. We've got the Fight No Heart incentive challenge, we've got $6 out of 25, and we've got the Keyblade choice. Currently Hyperdrive is winning out over Treasure Trove. The next one we're doing is Star Fox 64 score attack race between Argic and Rakanai. Since we hit the $400 goal, if we hit the $500 goal, we will have Super Mario Odyssey New Dawn Festival bonus IL, and if we hit $600, we will run SNS Revolution Mario Mix. So So if you have not gotten your donations in yet and you want to put it towards something, there are still options available. So get those donations in and help those kids.
So, when talking about like the Kingdom Hearts thing and why you guys should donate to just specifically that incentive, the Fight No Heart, is Kingdom Hearts runs are insane because if any of you guys know Kingdom Hearts, which I'm sure a good chunk of you guys do, but like they're absolute, like when it comes to speedrunning, the options for optimization are about, they're like virtually unlimited. As many combinations of abilities that you can come up with are the different combinations for optimizing. And so, and when you look at the Kingdom Hearts games, how well they've gotten optimized, it's absolutely crazy because they're able to take and beat the games. Like, you look at some ability, like the category that he's running is crit.
A unique breaching bomb has been left
And
at the point marked on your map.
Crit is insane because
And place it near the temple security door.
they're playing at a harder difficulty than what the game was originally actually made for, but was recently released. But the game was originally released, and so the fact that, and they're able to do that and play it still, some of these games, like Birth by Sleep.
Vengeance is ours, men. The spirits of our fallen brothers will sleep soundly tonight. On the sides! On the sides!
So, we've got one more mission left. We've got Hoth. And Hoth is a super tough mission because the map is absolutely massive, and there are snow speeders you have to deal with, and there are troops up the wazoo. And so, to go through and be able to do, like, the optimization for how they do Hoth is crazy because they're able to totally adapt to the fact that you have to sprint through everything with very little health, like max health, and as a very squishy person without dying, which I don't have mastered. And so that makes it a little bit tougher, but we're able, but I can show you basically the gist of it. What the intention is, I don't know well, like, I haven't been running it long, but I'm so glad that I can showcase what I do know to you guys. So, time will be coming up in like 6 to 10-ish minutes, somewhere in that area. I will tell you when time comes up. But, yeah, I don't know. This game is a very odd speedrun. Like, I think this game is considered totally glitchless.
Today we crush the rebellion once and for all. You know the orders. Destroy the shield generator in preparation for Lord Vader's arrival. Next, focus all efforts on preventing the final transport ship from lifting off. We'll begin by taking over their Outlook command post.
What I'm doing quickly is clearing out as much of the enemies as I can. I'm not able to get them all because they just are so many. But I specifically wanted to destroy those defense turrets because those can kill you uber fast.
I've got your six.
And wow, man. Stop it. Right, but as you can see here, there are a ton of enemies. So I've got to play this in a very specific way, which involves transferring from health pack to health pack while killing a lot of things. And I don't know if I'm the only runner who does this. I don't think I am, but I play with friendly fire on. And the reasoning for that is, like, your own teammates can get in your way. And when it comes to run, your best bet is to just push things that are in your way out of your way, which can include your teammates. So yeah, I probably get the trader award at the end of every level, but I'm able to then still progress through the levels fast, not have to sit there. And like sometimes my allies will get in my way, and if I don't have friendly fire on, I can sit there and shoot them, and they won't die or take any damage. Essentially, they won't get out of my way.
Will take point on the attack. Protect them at all.
So I was originally going to try and jetpack back, but when I looked and saw how far that my AT-ATs were, I realized it would probably just be better to just despawn. And I am shooting over here for a reason, because over this hill is the shield gen. And I gotta be careful with that snow speeder, because if it starts wrapping its around me. So that's the shield generator now down. There's gonna be a quick scene that spawn again.
The rebel shield generator has been reduced to rubble. Ready the ground troops for the assault on Echo Base.
That respawn is because here. Ah, shoot. I didn't want to kill that. But normally I'd kill him and then take his Tauntaun up to the base. But since the Tauntaun is going to get a now that I'm in here, I have the same sort of struggle as I did with that first. That happened. That was pretty unfortunate. They literally just left that Tauntaun there to die right in front of me. So if you look up in the top right corner, you can see I've got a timer. I actually have to complete the mission in a certain amount of time, otherwise I fail it. Because there is a transport that's evacuating, and I have to go through and do all of this before that transport evacuates. Which, it kind of adds a little bit of like, hey, you gotta do this fast kind of a thing. But since we're speedrunners and we learn how to do things fast, that timer that's counting down doesn't.
Take out the security console in the command center to gain access to the back hangar. We must destroy the final transport before it can escape. Excellent work, Lieutenant. I'll inform Lord Vader. The rebel shields are deactivated. Moving on to capture the back hangar in preparation for our assault on the rebels' transport ship. It's Vader!
Here, I was able to get the infinite.
Your strength is nothing compared to the dark side.
Now, there are a lot of enemies. Kill them. Quick take out that auto turret on the bottom of the Falcon. But dying as Darth Vader here, not pretty much. One more.
Last, we almost had
To make sure that I do it here.
The orbital strike beacon has been placed in the hangar for you. Acquire the beacon and place it under the transport.
It's gonna be tough.
Command will use the coordinates from the beacon to launch a massive attack from above. Failure is not an option.
Okay. So now I just got a little bit of auto scrollers. Time is coming up here soon. It will come up when the victory screen shows up in a minute, around that time. So thank you guys so much for letting me run this game. I apologize for a lot of the technical difficulties that I had. Computer crashing. But it's not the way that I wanted the run to go. It's not the way anybody really wants a run to go. But I am still very thankful that I was able to have this opportunity to be able to run for an awesome cause. And holy grenades! What the heck? These are all from grenades, or are they all? Oh my gosh, the bomb beacon's actually almost. But we're alright. Time is coming up here soon. But again, thank you guys so much for letting me run here. It means a lot. Sorry for the technical time. Woo! We made it through. Again, I apologize very humbly for the way that my computer is behaving. Probably because I've been doing stuff with this marathon for almost 12 hours today. My computer just really, really, really needs a break. So, definitely, my computer is not meant to run for 12 hours at a time anymore. It's about 7 years old. I'm surprised I'm able to get streams out of it. But that's Star Wars Battlefront 2, any percent with bonuses. It is the best category of the game. If you guys want to run it, there's a wonderful Discord server. Everybody helps everybody. Everybody is very involved, and there are many. And if you don't want to do any percent, there are a bunch of different options. There's so many different categories and stuff. Go ahead and look at that. If you want to see other runs that I do a lot of runs of movies. If you want to see those of speedruns and movie games, if you want to see those, go ahead and drop a follow to my Twitch channel. I just recently hit affiliate, so that's super cool. Anyways, that's all from me. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for putting up with my wonderful fossil over.
We have hit the $400 milestone. Coming up next is a Star Fox 64 score attack race. This will be between Argic and Rakanai. So stay tuned for that. That is coming up next. After that run, we do have a few more runs. We've got Scooby-Doo Unmasked. We've got Robot 64. We have Pikmin. And we have Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix HD. Also, we still have a couple of donation incentives that are still going. We have the Kingdom Hearts Fight No Heart challenge. If we raise $19 more and it's put toward that, we will meet that incentive. Also, we have the Keyblade choice for Kingdom Hearts. We've got Mark of a Hero, Hyperdrive, Pixel Pedal, Stroke of Midnight, Fairy Stars, or Treasure Trove. Currently, Hyperdrive is in the lead with $6. Treasure Trove has $1. The rest of them have nothing. If you have a preference for any of those Keyblade choices, be sure to donate and put it toward that. Also, if we hit $500 raised during this marathon, it will unlock a bonus IL run of Super Mario Odyssey New Donk Festival. So if you want to see that, we've got to hit $500 to unlock that. Also, if we have added another bonus run of Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix by Count Gooby if we hit $600 raised. So again, be sure to get those donations in. Also, just a reminder, if you donate $15 or more, you are eligible to win certain prizes. these prizes are showing up on the stream as I speak. It includes a phone case, a Bayonetta artwork, a Super Nintendo controller for the Wii, and it includes a Humble Bundle digital PlayStation, bundle, yeah. So, if you're interested in, if you want to be entered to win any of those prizes, you got to donate $15 or more to be able to be eligible for that. So currently we're getting set up for the Star Fox 64 score attack race. So stay tuned for that while we finish setting up. And real quick, we want to say thank you to everybody who's donated so far. We have raised $417.99 so far. So thank you to all of our donors for contributing to this awesome cause.